What is up, YouTube? Jamez here. What's up? So I I've got a lot of good news. And I waited to give as much of this good news as I could because I didn't even wait on purpose. It just all happened so fast. I didn't really have a chance to prepare for it, I guess is the only way to describe it. Um, so last week I got my. I hope I haven't been blocking the mic this whole time. Um, Last week I got my testosterone letter, my letter from my therapist that states that I can be on testosterone. From that point, everything moved so fast. I She said I could have the letter. I set an appointment with my regular doctor that day. I got to see her a couple days later. I had my letter. I brought it to her, and on Wednesday, 2 days ago, she gave me my testosterone prescription. I was expecting to have to be waiting for an endocrinologist for who knows how long, and instead, I didn't have to wait for an endo at all, um, which is really cool because my doctor is comfortable with prescribing that kind of stuff. And now she wanted me to do a bunch of blood tests and stuff like that to make sure that I have a decently functioning liver, to make sure that I have or that my hemoglobin is decently functioning. And there's other stuff too. I don't understand it all. I'm not a goddamn scientist. But the point is, I had to wait. I had the testosterone in my hand. I had the injections in my hand, or like the syringes in my hand, but I had to wait until she gave the okay. Um, and so while I was waiting, my best friend Chantal, this lighting is terrible. God. Let's do that. There's better. My best friend Chantal got me a haircut. Look at that. Isn't that fucking rad? I feel like if the sides were a little bit longer, I would look like Brendan Urie, but like not hot. It would be really cool. Um, yeah, there you go. Yeah. Oh, it's look at that. Ah, oh, that's fun hair. That's some like JTHM hair. I love it. So yeah, she took me to get my hair cut. Oh, that looks even cooler than it did before. Fucking yeah. She took me to get my hair cut, so I did. Um, as you can see, I got it. I got the color fixed also. Uh, Fuck yeah, Chantal. Um, and Chantal is also a nurse. So when my doctor finally got back to me with my lab results, and the thing is, I have an app that shows me what my lab results are. So I could see that she had commented on every single one of them and said, "This looks fine. This looks fine. This looks fine. This looks fine." Like fucking like 7 labs. She's like, "This looks fine. This looks fine. This looks fine." Fucking what? Um, but you can't call me real quick and just say, "Yes, take your testosterone. Go, do it now." And oh my god, I was so anxious. I was so anxious about the idea of taking the testosterone. And it wasn't the idea of this is the beginning of my life. This is the start of me being who I am. I don't like shots, is really what it comes down to. I was not prepared. I was expecting, because the needle was longer than I expected it to be. I got 25, no, 23 gauge 1 inch needles. Um, and so it just looked bigger than I was prepared for. And I was not excited. And because it's been a minute since Chantal, like she's a registered nurse, she has her license, but she's not practicing at the moment. And so I made her anxious, which made me more anxious. I'm like, why are you anxious? You're not the one getting the shot. Like, but it worked out perfectly. And so I'm here to tell you about some of the things that I've noticed in my first 24 hours on testosterone. Um, this may have just been like a mirroring kind of thing. Um, but one of the dudes in one of my support groups said that he always felt manic right after a shot, and I I don't know if I felt manic, but I'm aware of the fact that I was kind of acting manic. Um, I was also really excited, so it might be that might have just been, first shot heebie jeebies or whatever. I don't know even have a word. That's not the right word. Um, but that's what it could have been. Um, I know I say a lot. I'm sorry. I really don't intend to. My brain doesn't function properly. So, yeah. The manicness, mania is what it is. The mania is wasn't bad. I didn't dislike it. I was a little bit more of like a fast talker than I normally am. I was kind of quick to make jokes, a little bit quicker than I normally would be. Um, so I don't know if maybe it's making me an asshole. I'm already kind of an asshole, so there's no way it's making me one, just maybe worse than one. Um, and oh my God, I've eaten so much freaking food today. I've eaten more, I swear to God, I've eaten more food today than I did at Christmas and Thanksgiving this last year combined. I, and again, this could all be psychosomatic. Like, this could be freaking like, the placebo effect. I just could be aware of the fact that testosterone makes you go through puberty again and can make you hungry. And so maybe in my mind, I've decided that, oh, well, that means I'm going to be hungry. So that means I can eat. Although, if that's the case, I really need to flip that decision because I'm already way fatter than I need to be. Which reminds me, let's put the camera right there. That looks less fat. Nice. Hi. So that's the only thing I've noticed so far. Um, Outside of, and it has everything to do with the testosterone, but at the same time, it has nothing to do with the testosterone. I feel confident. I feel more confident than I've felt in a really long time. And I feel very fortunate to feel this confident. Um, I don't know. I feel good. I feel like good things are happening. I feel like I have a lot of potential for a lot of good things. And so that's it. That's Tea Diary number one. First day on testosterone. First 24 hours on testosterone. I will be uploading videos like this very frequently. Anytime that I notice a change, anytime I'm like, oh, hey, look, I grew a hair, which I didn't, so don't look. But anytime that I notice a change, anytime I notice something, and if you have any questions for me, like, I'm just starting testosterone, but I am an open book. I am happy to share. Uh, that was one thing that everybody said is like your libido goes through the roof and you're super sensitive from like day one or day two. And I'm like, okay. So I haven't reached that point. We'll see. I've never been like that, so I don't know. Um, but yeah, oh, I forgot to tell you about the best part of my haircut. I'm still rocking the same rat tail that I've been rocking for the past 7 goddamn years. Suck it. Anyway, um, I'm happy. I'm really happy. I feel better. I feel like I look better. I think the smiling helps. And I will see y'all later. James.